Welcome to Yoga Community. My name is Joanna Brown, and I'm here to guide you in a gentle practice with a focus on balance this morning. So I'm invoking the ground root chakra, which is located at the base of the spine and represented by the color red. Connecting with this chakra helps us stay rooted and grounded. And in this time, I thought it might be especially helpful. We're going to take the Adi Mudra, opening your palms, turning your thumb towards your palm, folding your fingers around your thumb and resting on your thighs as you find your comfortable seated position. It doesn't have to be cross-legged. It can be on your knees or any seat that allows your spine to be erect, your sit bones grounded. So take a moment to root down, feel that connection of the sit bones, make sure they're balanced front to back, side to side. Allow the shoulders to drop away from the ears and send energetic traction from the base of the tailbone up the spine, out through the crown of the head as we gently close our eyes. And withdraw the mind from the rest of the week, the rest of the day, so you can be here now. Gently observing the sound and sensation of your breath, and consciously drawing the breath to the base of your lungs so that as you inhale, the belly expands, and as you exhale, release and gently draw the navel towards your spine. Inhale to exhale. And with each inhale, allowing it to be a breath of inspiration, breath of gratitude. And as you exhale, release and letting go any tension that is not serving you. And in the Adi Mudra, we are invoking and hoping and intending and setting our focus on resting in the calm of inner balance and support. So visualize that connection to the earth, tapping into Mother Earth energy and invoking that inner calm of balance and support as we move through our practice this morning. And we'll all take a generous breath in, and as you exhale, gently bring your shoulders up towards your ears, releasing down and away. We'll gently roll the shoulders as we transition to all fours. And in all fours table, knees are underneath hips, palms underneath shoulders, fingers spread wide, rooting down the thumb and index finger. Gently pull the elbows towards each other. Press the palms into the mat to activate the shoulders. Find that flat spine. And we'll move through cat and cow. As you inhale, lifting the tailbone, releasing in the belly to the crown of the head. And as you exhale, tucking the tailbone, rounding the spine, and tucking the chin. And moving through cat and cow with the rhythm of your breath. Allowing the breath to lead the movement. On a physical level, we are trying to move the spine segmentally, one vertebra at a time. We're imagining the spine is like a hollow tube, and we're sending the breath between that tube to clean out any cobwebs, stimulating the nadi systems and the chakras that reside in the spinal column. And on an ethereal level, we are combining body, mind, spirit in this practice of yoga. With each exhale, releasing and relaxing a little more. And then coming back to that flat back table position, we'll take a breath in, slide the right leg back, lift the leg up, pull up through the toe, press out through the heel. Find stability here, and if you can, lift the left arm, thumb towards the ceiling, fingers spread wide, softness in the gaze. Find a line of energy from the navel center out through that right heel as if you're pressing against an imaginary wall. Imagine someone is pulling your palms towards the opposite wall. We're pulled in both directions. Find stability as you exhale, release the hand and the knee. With your next inhale, slide the left leg back. Lift the leg, pull up through the toe, press out through the heel, and if you can, lift the right arm, thumb towards the ceiling. Keep pressing the left palm into the mat, activating the shoulder, activating the core by imagining you're being pulled in opposite directions. Exhale, release to hand and knee. We'll repeat that as you inhale, slide the right leg back, lift the leg, lift the arm. Stay here, practice here. You don't need to do more, but if you want to take a bind, bend the right knee, bring your arm out to the side, sacrum, or take hold of the foot and ankle. And if you're binding, press in, lift the heart and gaze, and smile. Releasing the bind. Exhale, release the hand and the knee. Next inhale, slide left leg back, lift the leg, pull up through the toe, lift the arm, again stay here, or move into a bind. Again, binding is not necessary, just an option. On your next exhale, release the bind, release the hand and the knee. Take a round of cat and cow. We'll move to a modified side plank. Walk the right palm out, slide the left leg back. You can spin the bottom leg around. That may allow the top leg to float up. Open up the heart. Extend the arm. Find the line of energy from the heart center out through the fingertips. Pull up through the toe, press out through the heel. Exhale to hands and knees. Coming to the opposite side, slide the right leg back. Spin the bottom leg around, lift the leg up, open up the arm. Exhale to hands and knees. You can repeat that, or if you want to take a run at full side plank, slide the left leg back, slide the bottom leg underneath, stacking the legs and lifting the hips. All important, smile. I'll be cueing you and myself to smile. It's an important part of the practice. Exhale to hands and knees. Coming to the opposite side. Left arm forward, right leg back, stacking the legs or repeating modified side plank. Exhale to hands and knees. Take a round of cat and cow. Then separate the knees apart, toes touching. Walk the palms out. Take a breath in. As you exhale, shift the hips back towards the heels. Allow the elbows to come down. Allow the forehead center to come down in a gentle child's pose. You can stay here or walk your palms out away from the knees, pressing the palms away, and if you have room, you can make tents with your fingers. Feel the belly expanding like a balloon between the thighs. With each inhale and with each exhale, release and deepen into the pose as you let go of any tension. In Balasana, we are bowing toward our higher self, our true self. Allowing the heart to be above the head, establishing our heart-centered practice. Let that be your intention. If you want more sensation, walk your palm to the right, place left palm on top of right palm, lengthening the left side body, creating space between the rib cage and the pelvis. With each inhale, lengthening, releasing any tension between each rib. And on your next inhale, walk your palms back through midline and over to the left, this time right palm on top of left palm. Lengthening and relaxing in the right side body. With each exhale, releasing a little deeper, letting go a little more. And with your next inhale, we'll walk back through midline. Bring the palms underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Curl the toes under. As you inhale, we'll lift the hips and send the chest back to a downward dog. Adjust your palms, adjust your feet. You want to keep the tailbone lifted. Keep a softness in the knees. And if you can, take a breath in. As you exhale, shift the chest towards the thighs. Maybe the heels come down. Again, that's not the goal. The goal is to keep that straight spine and take this opportunity again to let the heart be above the head, sending the breath to the sides of the ribs and the backs of the ribs. And then looking up between the hands, we're going to walk our feet up to meet our hands. Keep a big bend in the knee. Settle your chest on your thighs, drop your head. Maybe clasp opposite elbows. Coming into ragdoll pose. Shake your head no. And then releasing the arms. Maybe you can straighten the legs a little deeper. Take a breath in and a deep release. And then we're going to transition to a chair pose. So bend the knees again, settle the chest on the thighs, slide your palms back, and then as you inhale, we'll come up into a chair position. Heart lifted, gaze lifted, fingers spread wide. Inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale, releasing the arms, rolling the shoulders up, back, and down. Step your feet in together, hands to the heart center. Inhale, the arms overhead. Exhale, right elbow underneath the left elbow. Inhaling, elbows up, shoulders down, coming into eagle arms, Garudasana. And if you like to add the legs, we'll cross the right thigh over the left thigh, coming into the squat. And some of you can wrap the foot around the calf. Invoking that eagle focus. Isometrically press the elbows together, squeeze the thighs, activate the Mula Bandha by pulling up the pelvic floor. And I like to use this pose to flush out any negative thoughts, any negative habits. Squeeze as if between the talons of an eagle. And then as you inhale, pressing into the feet, uncross at the ankles, release the elbows down, inhale, arms up. Exhale, palms to the heart center. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, left elbow underneath the right elbow. Again, stay here. If this is not available to you, you can place your palms on your shoulders and work on getting the elbows up. We're trying to create space between the shoulder blades. And again, if you want to add the legs, we'll bring the left thigh over the right thigh, wrapping around the calf and coming into the squat. Once again, finding that eagle focus, squeezing the elbows together, squeeze the thighs together. Calm the mind. And as you inhale, pressing into the feet, uncross at the ankle, release the elbows down, inhale, arms up. Exhale, palms to the heart center. We'll take a pause here and close the eyes. Notice the flow of prana as a result of Garudasana. Notice the flow of thoughts. And get hold of those thoughts and set them aside and come back to this even and easy breath. Breath of gratitude, breath of inspiration. And then opening the eyes, we'll step our feet parallel, hip distance apart. We're going to do a moving chair pose. We'll bring our palms to our side. Inhale, shift the hips back, coming into chair, making sure that the knees are tracking over the ankles. Exhale, pressing into the feet, coming up. Inhale, shifting down and back, heart lifted, gaze lifted, corners of the mouth lifted. Exhale, pressing into the feet. Inhale, coming down. Each time, if you can, come a little lower. Exhale, coming up, and you can stay and repeat that, or if you want to add the balance challenge as you come down, the next time we're going to shift and come up and lift the right leg. Exhale, left. Inhale, coming down. Exhale, right. Inhale, coming down. Exhale, left. Inhale, coming down. Exhale, right. This time we're going to come down and stay down. Shift your hips back a little further. And I always offer the option to spend the rest of the class here. Bring your palms together down at the heart center. If you want to take a twist, we'll bring the left elbow on the outside of the right knee. Press your palms together and look out over your fingertips. Inhaling back through midline. Exhaling opposite side. Inhaling back through midline. Exhale, pressing into the feet, bring palms all the way up. Exhale, release. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. Palms to the front of the room, arriving in Tadasana. Feet hip distance apart and parallel. We'll close our eyes here. In Tadasana, mountain pose, posture of awareness, we are rooting and grounding from the navel down, feeling the connection to the earth, feeling all four corners of the feet, and sending that energy up the legs, up the spine, out through the crown of the head. Imagine you're 2 inches taller, creating space between each vertebra. In Tadasana, we're tethered between the two aspects of ourselves, earthbound, heaven-bound. Breathe through the space that your body's occupying. Calm the breath, calm the mind. Feel that solid connection. As we open our eyes and move through the balance, we'll place our palms on our hips. We'll bring the right heel down, toes lifted and spread wide. Plant the foot down as you shift onto that leg. Lift the opposite leg up. Bring your arms out to the side, coming into crane position. Find a drishti point, 1 point of concentration. And on your next exhale, we'll slide that leg back, coming onto the ball of the feet, coming into crescent warrior. The other name is ascended warrior. The ascension comes from the heart center. Open the heart, active arms, and on your next inhale, we'll transition back up to crane. Find your balance. We'll repeat that one more time. On your next inhale, coming back up to crane. If you fall out, smile and come back in. Exhale, release, roll the standing foot out. Coming to side 2, we'll bring the left heel down, toes lifted and spread wide. Plant the foot down as you shift onto the leg. Lift the opposite leg up. Inhale, arms out. Find stability here. Find the line of energy from the heart center out through the fingertips. On your next exhale, slide the leg back, coming onto the ball of the feet. Heart lifted, gaze lifted. Fingers spread wide, active in the back leg. With your next inhale, we'll move back up into crane. On your next exhale, slide back. Inhale, coming back up to crane, find stability here. Exhale, release. Roll the standing foot back. We're going to move into tree pose. We'll bring the right heel down, toes lifted and spread wide. Plant the foot down as you shift onto the leg, lifting the opposite leg up, bringing the leg out to the side, thigh, shin, or ankle, above or below the knee, hands to the heart center. Rooting down from the navel down, feel the big toe connecting to the earth, and then sending that energy up the legs, up the spine as we allow the limbs of the tree to grow. Allow the corners of the mouth to lift. That breath of gratitude to be here now. And if you fall out, just smile and find yourself back in. We're going to take Kalpa Vrikshasana, wish-fulfilling tree pose. Bringing our palms together towards the front of the room, flexing the thumbs, and this, we are catching energy and sending blessings to the universe and all in need of it, including ourselves. We'll bring our palms together down at the heart center. Over to the right shoulder, back through midline. Left shoulder, back through midline. Pull the knee in, straighten the leg, release, and roll the standing foot out. Coming to the opposite side, hands on the hips, left heel down, toes lifted and spread wide. Plant the foot down as you shift onto that leg, lifting the opposite leg up, bringing it out to the side, thigh, shin, or ankle, hands to the heart. Find that drishti point, one point of concentration, and when you're ready, allowing the limbs of the tree to grow. That breath of gratitude. Thankful for what we can do, never judging our limitations. If you fall out, smile, find yourself back in. We'll take Kalpa Vrikshasana, wish-fulfilling tree pose. Bringing your fingers together, flexing at the thumbs, catching energy, sending blessings to all in need of it. Palms together down at the heart center. Over to the left shoulder, back through midline. Right shoulder, back through midline. Pull the knee in, straighten the leg, release, and roll out the standing foot. We'll move back into Tadasana as we end our practice this evening, or this morning. Closing the eyes, once again, rooting down, grounding, connecting with that energy. And with the inhale, we'll bring our arms back up overhead, palms together down at the heart center. And we send blessings to the universe and all in need of it. Namaste.